Well, hello and good evening from Jakarta. It's me, Mr. Gary. Time on the clock, 9 p.m. on today, the 3rd of January 2022. Happy New Year if you're joining me. And a special mention to the Fluent English Facebook group and WhatsApp group that I'm also in. This evening we're going to be looking at general English pronunciation. We've got a couple of different pronunciations that can be difficult for learners. If you find some pronunciation difficult, some words difficult, pop them in the chat box and I'll have a little look at those for you as we go through, and I'll give you some tips about how to improve your pronunciation, especially with certain words or anything like that, or if you have any other difficulties with regards to English language, whether it be speaking, perhaps writing, reading or listening. You'll notice the title there, English and Pronunciation Live Session. So it's all about you is this live stream. It's not about me, it's about you. What I can do to help you as we go through the evening. I expect that some of my loyal fans will join from around the world. I have a number of fans, I can say, and you'll definitely run into them if they hopefully if they join this evening's live stream, as we're streaming for about an hour, possibly more. Usually it's an hour. Will depend a lot on what happens in the chat. The live stream relies heavily on the audience as audience members. If they come in to the comment and start commenting, saying hi, saying hello, as I mentioned, it's all about you, not about me. It's all about you, how I can help you with your English learning skills, your learning development. What are your English learning plans for 2022? Do you have any? Perhaps you're studying in college, high school, and perhaps you want some tips, or perhaps you've seen something that is a little bit challenging. Whatever it is, drop it in the comments box and I'll be happy, or more than happy, to help you as we go through this evening's stream. And I won't really start until I start seeing people coming in. Okay, I generally don't start looking at the topic matter until we have people joining into the comments or into the chat. And once the chatters come in, once the fans come in, then we can really get cracking, get some work done. What have I done today? Well, it's been as some of you know, I'm on holiday at the moment, on holiday while about the 10th of January, so doing these live streams allows me to hone the skills of live streaming, hone those lesson skills of live streaming, and generally try to improve the quality of what lessons I provide whilst I'm at school. And as some of you know, I teach they're called elementary students. If you're from the US, elementary students. In the UK we call them primary students, and in different parts of the world the younger students have different names for their departments, I think. So it's very nice to try and continue streaming, to practice those skills that you need when you're doing live lessons, especially whether you're speaking to a camera or you have an interactive element in your live session. I do actually invite students, if they want to join and speak on stream, no problem, we can arrange that, and it's very, very quick, very easy. Any device, no problem. Just make sure you've got a stable internet connection and the phone is still in a fixed position, so it's not wobbling around everywhere and it's not distracting to other users. I generally have my camera here. It's on a tripod, a little desktop tripod. I have a mic that's attached to the camera, but I'm not so sure about the audio out of the camera and whether that actually works. So I have a couple of different mics for when I'm streaming. Alright, you want to try and make the best possible audio experience for your guests, which is why I always go during my live stream. I always go into my channel and I always go in just to see that everything is working well. Hello there, if you're joining. I can see one person in the two people in. I don't know your names. I don't get told who is in or who is joining. So if you do want to say hi, great. If you don't, no problem at all. That's called lurking. We call that lurking. If you've ever been on some people's live streams, and especially on platforms like Twitch, people who are in comments or who are in chat who don't speak or who don't type, those people are called lurkers. Alright? You don't need to lurk here. You can say hi, say hello, join, whatever it is you wish to do. Be my guest. We're going to have a look at pronunciation this evening, and as I mentioned before, the live sessions, they depend on you. Alright, I'm here to help you. Okay, so by all means, tell me what is troubling you in English. Alright, is it the pronunciation? Is it grammar problems? Is it writing? Is it reading? Listening? Or is it speaking? And I think, yes, it's my number one fan, Mohammed Ismail. Again, he always sends me, for the benefit of the recording, he regularly sends me the emails. And I think yesterday you missed the live stream, didn't you? Writing. Yeah, well, I've got some good ideas for you, Mohammed. I think am I correct in saying that your name is Mohammed? Is it? I'm not sure he's still there because I have a zero. I have a zero now on live chat, and I'm not sure if he's there or not, or if he's gone. Yes, he says there is a delay in chat, so what you're seeing is about 3 to 5 seconds old. Alright, and it's the same with the chat. Okay, so the chat appears much quicker on YouTube than it does on my screen here. So if I ask you any questions, you will find that it might take, if you type something in chat, it might take me a few seconds to respond. I am reading them. Alright, so we can help with writing. And when I say write, or when you say writing, is it neatness in writing? Is it punctuation? Or is it just words? Hello there, Mr. Hassan. Good evening to you as well. And we have 3. There are 3 now. One of them's me. One of them's me. So we're going to have a little look at pronunciation. I think Mohammed said there that he'd like help with writing, and I said the question I asked was, is it neatness or penmanship with writing? Okay, and penmanship means how we're forming the letters and how in a straight line how we're able to write. Okay, because that takes a lot of time, takes a lot of practice. Hello Sarah, good evening to you as well. So the more writing practice that you do, the better you'll become. Okay, with this stream we're not really about writing. I mean, I can give you some suggestions, especially when punctuation's concerned. A lot of students ask me about punctuation marks, they ask me about commas, apostrophes. Any other punctuation marks that you know of? Writing simple English sentences is a fundamental factor in the process of learning. I agree, being able to write and write well with a pen and a sheet of paper is key. It's key in any language, not just English. And I think when you're learning English, people talk about learning English, it's not just about learning English, or using English. It's about any language, because these skills apply, if you think about it, across all languages. Hindi, Mandarin, full stops, yes, of course, full stops. And it's interesting, in American English they call the full stop period. Okay, period. So if you hear an American speaker speak, they would likely say, hey man, I'm done with this, period. Like, means full stop. And they would use that in a normal spoken context. I wouldn't do that myself. Yes, commas, question marks, all of those things are parts of English pronunciation. And I think some of you did watch a video that I produced 2 days ago now, and it was a little bit about pronunciation. So I wanted to follow on with that in this evening's live stream. But before I go on to the punctuation side of it, into the pronunciation side, we'll do the punctuation bit. Because the other day I found this really cool tool. And when I say tool, what I mean is something that's going to be beneficial for learners in English, alright? And let's have a look. I'll put it on, and then maybe we can have a try with it. We're going to look at pronunciation as well, and let me have a look. Okay, maybe you will appreciate this tool if you ever. I know Mr. Hassan there is an English teacher. I know perhaps he might be teaching online, or might have taught online in the last 12 months. Perhaps you're still the same. A lot of teachers still continuing with online lessons at home. And the other day I found this tool. I say the other day, it's about 4 or 5 weeks ago now, and my students said that it was a very helpful tool. So I'm going to share that one with you as well. And when we talk about interactivity, it means that everybody's involved in the learning process. Yes, you're still doing online learning. I don't know if you've seen this one. It's certainly, when you're looking around on the web, it might not be so easy to find. And I'm hoping now that you can see my screen. Just stand by while the stream catches up a little bit. Okay, I'll try and zoom in a little bit here as well. Can I zoom? Yeah, I can. Just a little bit though. It's not great. So let me try that again. Okay. Whoops. Okay, right. Yeah, it's not letting me magnify that very well. But if you're looking at playing a game, this one's a real good game. Super easy. Start at the beginning, right? So we have capital letters at the beginning here. We also have medium, and we also have hard. Alright, so I'll just talk a little bit about this while I try and get the music off, because the music kind of is a bit of a distraction. If I can figure it out. Just a minute. So the students have to pick what they want to build. Do they want an action figure, dollhouse, motor scooter, fashion doll, toy car, bicycle? I think we'll choose a bicycle. So we can see here each sentence contains several punctuation, capitalization errors. Drag and drop and make those errors correct, and then you get a part for your chosen item. Okay. That's the low one. So what we're basically saying here is we've got these 4 items at the bottom. Alright, we've got the 4 items at the bottom, and this I'll share the link with you as, in a moment or two. Let's just continue with this though first for the time being. And you know, some students said they found this one really easy. So what we're going to do is build a bicycle. And every time we get a correct answer, a little part of the bicycle gets added. Hello, Pallavi. Good evening to you as well. And we're starting, Pallavi. We're looking a little bit about easy punctuation. All right. So if we look at this one, we're going to Mount Rushmore. All right, Mount Rushmore, and this is the rock sculpture that's in the USA, and it has the 4 presidents on it. Okay, so what we're trying to do is correct this particular sentence. So what we need to do is show, we have to drag it. So I hold my mouse button like this, and then I drag the little dot or the little square to the correct place on the screen. Alright, I'm going to just try again and zoom that in a little bit so you can see. I can't do it, so if you're on, I don't know, if you're on a hand phone, it might be a little bit difficult. We're going to Mount Rushmore, so it's a capital, and because this is a name of a place, I think we might need to put a capital here on Mount. We might also need to put one on Rushmore as well. And with this particular sentence, I don't see any full stop. Alright, so we're going to have to put a full stop there at the end. Can you think of, is this a question or a statement? Well, it looks to me like a statement. Okay, so chat, I'm going to call you chat now. If you know, now that you know how to play it, give me some suggestions about the next sentence. Yes, we've got that one correct, thank goodness. And they start very easy. Okay, so now we have a correct sentence, and we have a saddle for our bicycle. You can see the saddle, it's indicated here at the top. Right, okay. So, can anyone give me any suggestions about this particular sentence? What is wrong with the sentence? Again, we only have, at this stage, because this is the easy one, we have the full stops, we have the question marks, we have the capital and lower letters as well. Alright, so let Mr. Gary just see if we can zoom that in a little bit. There we go. Right, so the sentence is there. April showers bring May flowers. So tell me what is wrong with this sentence and how can Mr. Gary correct it? April showers. Well, April is a month of the year, isn't it? So what we do is we just put this one here. Okay, and we're going to need to do the same with May. Alright. We're also going to have to change this F into a lowercase f. Alright, so there we go. Oh, but there's something wrong. Oh dear, Mr. Gary has forgotten to put something. What should he put? Correct. He should put a full stop. Now remember chat, I'm starting with the easy ones at this stage, okay? I'm starting with the easy ones, and the more we go on, the more challenging they'll become. Now you'll see that you can't see that at the moment, but if I show the page up there, we've been given some handlebars. Alright, we've been given some handlebars. Now this, yes, well we're kind of doing that now, Pallavi. We're looking a little bit about punctuation. Alright, we're going to do a little bit, and this is a little game that I'm recommending. If you want to try it later, I'll put a link in the description after we do the hard part. So try and give me some suggestions about this sentence. What is incorrect about this sentence? Well, we have Jake. Alright, Jake. And Jake is going to be, because that's the name of a boy, right, is a capital. So that needs to be a capital letter. Jake watched the baseball game on TV. Baseball, is it really a proper noun? No, it probably isn't. On TV, I think I'd leave that there. And I think also we might need a full stop at the end. Okay, so there we go. I know you don't like grammar. This is very easy. This is punctuation. It's not. I know you don't like grammar, but this is partially what my channel is, right? It's English speaking skills. So we're going to do a little bit of this, and then we're going to look at pronunciation shortly after. Okay, so give me a little bit of time, and we'll get pronunciation done very soon. I'm not so sure where I can't see that there are any other people in chat at the moment, so I'm going to continue. So these, well, we must always, with English, we should always have a capital letter with each first word in each sentence. Okay, tulips. Yes, I don't think tulips is a proper noun. It's not the name of a person or a place, so I put that into lowercase, the lowercase t there. Beautiful. Beautiful isn't a proper noun either. We know that's an adjective. And then it's a question, is this, I think, because you're asking for confirmation. These tulips are beautiful, aren't they? Aren't they? No, it's like a little question tag, isn't it, at the end? These tulips are beautiful, aren't they? Okay, so it is, Sarah, you're correct. It's a question mark. Good job. It's a question mark at the end there. Chat, if you know the answers, I'm going to give you, I don't know, 15 seconds, I think, to tell me the answers. I think on this next one. If you think you know the answer or how the sentence should read, and then I will put it in. Okay, so here comes the next one. Don't fall in the hotel. That's a bit of a strange sentence, isn't it? Don't fall in the hotel. Any ideas about this one, chat? Any ideas about this one? I'll give you 15 seconds starting now. Oh, by the way, yes, I have got a timer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, let's have a look then, chat. I don't see any answers at the moment, so I'll help you out with that one. So don't. We're not swapping the words around in this. It's simply the sentence should begin with a capital letter. Thank you very much, Mohammed. Well done. Don't. Now, what about the next issue with this sentence? What's the next issue with it? Oh, don't fall in the hole. Don't fall. Did I say hotel earlier? I must have got confused and read that incorrectly. Don't fall in the hole. I'm reading your chat, by the way. I'm reading on the phone because I don't want to switch between the two at this stage. All right, nice and easy one. We've only got 2 or 3 pieces of the bicycle left. We've got the pedals and the gear chain at the bottom, and the front wheel are left. All right. The F in the word fall should be in lowercase. Yes, I think you're correct. So let's put that in lowercase. Good. Any other ideas, chat? What's wrong with it? Okay, well, a little bit of a delay there, I think, in chat. I don't know if you're still there, so I'll continue. Don't fall in the hole. Hole is not a noun, so the H there should be in lowercase as well. Correct, yes, if you got that one correct, well done. Okay, there we go. Right. Oops, a daisy. Don't fall in the hole. And it says no, it's not a full stop. It can't, don't fall in the, it can't be a question mark. It doesn't, it's a very unusual, no it's not. Yes, there's nothing at the end because there's an exclamation mark, okay? See the mistakes there that Mr. Gary's making because I'm not reading it very well. I'm focusing much more on chat. It's not really difficult, Pallavi. It's very easy. Once you try it, honestly, you will thank me for this one. You will thank me for this because it's such a nice little game to play. All right. I'll put the link in chat. I'll do this next one. And Lou Driver starts school in September. Lou Driver starts school in September. Alright, chat. If you can type this properly into chat for me, the sentence should end. No, it didn't. It didn't end with a full stop, Mohammed, because there was already a question mark. Alright? So when there's a question mark at the end of a sentence, you don't need to put a full stop. And it's the same with an exclamation mark. Okay? The dot in the exclamation mark and the question mark act as full stops, all right, or periods, should I say, periods. Right, there we go. So let me have a look. Who can get this one correct? If you can retype this sentence into chat and tell me how it should appear, then what the correct punctuation is on this sentence, then you know, give yourself a pat on the back. I'll copy exactly what you've put there and we'll have a look as well as we go, chat. Okay. We start with a capital letter. Lou Driver, yes. Well, it's an unusual name. I've never really heard of anybody called that. But I assume Lou Driver is a person, okay? Good job, Mohammed Ismail. Mr. Hassan got that one correct. Well done there, Mr. Hassan. And what are the other problems with this sentence then? I'll give you a few seconds to type that in. If you're struggling to type that in, it might take a little bit of time before it comes through on YouTube chat. It's not always instant. Perhaps there's a chat delay on it. I'll have to check that later. But school. Is school a proper noun? Is it the name of a person or a district? Yes, Sarah has got that one correct there. She says full stop at the end. The sentence should end with a full stop, says Mohammed Ismail. Correct. Good job. And school, is that the name of a place? Okay, like a district in a city, perhaps? Should school be capital letter? Well, I don't think it is, so let's try. Oh no, there's something else Mr. Gary's missed. What's wrong with this one? September, of course it starts with a capital letter. Good job, well done, excellent. And then I think we've completed the bike. We've completed the bicycle now, so we've got 6 out of 6. So there we go. We have a wheel. A great job. And then what you have to do is make the bicycle. Alright, so we can see this bicycle wheel has a front fork. Okay, a front fork. This is this metal bar here. So that one's going to be the front. Then we'll put the saddle on the bicycle. Then we'll put the wheel at the back. but there's a little piece hiding under there. It's the handlebars. So we'll put the handlebars on, and then we'll put the pedals and the gears onto the bicycle. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed that, chat. It's a good little game, as I mentioned. Sarah says that she doesn't like punctuate, she might not like grammar. Well, I know you don't like grammar, I know you don't, but don't worry. Let me go back a page there and I'll put that in for you. I'll put that into chat for you guys, and then a free resource for you. A free resource, so it's always worth turning up. And the resource is called abcya Games. Alright? A very engaging game for learners. And yes, you're right. And it was a huge success just before we took a holiday. You know, I could do the full stream about that. But guys, you know, you can try these things at home, and it's really good for practice. It's really good. That was the easy level, 3 levels: easy, medium, hard. And when they go on to medium level, then there are other punctuation marks introduced into the game. And then the harder level has, I think, speech marks. And speech marks is one where, you know, people always struggle. Learners always struggle with reported and direct speech and the confusion that those parts of English present. So I really hope you enjoy that one later on. It's well worth showing up for the live session, because now you've got something for free from me. Okay, chat, we'll move on to the main part of our live stream this morning, and I want you to think of any words, spam the chat, that end in the letters I, A, L. I'll zoom for that one. I, A, L. I, A, L. What words can you think end in I, A, L? If you put them in the chat, let me give you a clue. If somebody buys me something, then it could be a special present. Okay, a special present. Yes, Mohammed Ishmael gave me special. Gives me special. Well done. Can you think of any other words that begin with, end in I, A, L? Okay, I, A, L. Or, let me have a look. Words that end in shul. So, I'm going to tell you this. The word special and a synonym of something that's very important. Facial. Very good. Racial. Very good. Financial and facial. I can see lots coming in the chat now. So perhaps social. Social. Okay. Can you give me any sentences with any of these words in? Okay. Racial. Special. Example: my wife bought me a special shul gift. And notice how Mr. Gary's pronouncing this one. It's sh-ul, right? Sh-ul. I'll put this one on here because it's pronunciation. Woo, we've lost focus. Give me some focus. No. Oh, maybe it's adjusting there. I'm just going to try and sharpen that image. Sh-ul. 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 Right, so let's have some sentences, guys, now. You're using the sh sound. Tongue. Behind your teeth. Sh. ul. My initials are IHIZ. Ishmael. Oh, right, yeah, Good job. Well done. Hello, if you're joining, we're just focusing on the main part of this evening's live lesson, and we're looking at shall words. If you can read the chat for the previous messages, you'll notice there that we began with Mohammed Ishmael. He says special. If you can make a sentence, that's always good, right? Example, my wedding ring is special. All right, my wedding ring is special. Okay. Then we have financial. Mr. Gary used to be a financial advisor, right? A financial advisor. Good job. Initial is a good one. Initial can be two things, right? It can mean someone's initials. So my 3 initials are GJL. And another meaning for initial can be the first or the beginning, right? Example, my initial thoughts of last night's game were very positive, meaning it's the first thing I thought about. Okay, so well done. Social. Oh, I can see some very good sentences coming now. Put these words into sentences. Really test yourself, right? Push. I think you've got to push your limits, okay? Put these words into nice little sentences. You can also turn initial into an adverb. If I'm right in saying you can add ly. I initially thought about going to the Italian restaurant, but then I went to the Indian restaurant, like that. Okay. Initial, good. Social. So you have social. She's a very social girl in class. Okay, like Mr. Hassan has done there. You can do this too, guys. If you want, put a little sentence in together. Put a sentence together with these words in as well, and then you're going to be, you're going to be testing your skills as well. Right, here comes another IAL word, and it means a small part of something. Small part of something. And he resigned due to some financial issues. Okay, good. I understand easily using facial expressions, chat. Well done, everybody in there. This next one means part of something, and I'll give you the prefix par. So let me put this word into the chat box for you, because I've got some little note. You've probably seen that I've got some notes to help me through the live stream. And the word is partial. Good job, well done. Children should not use social media too much. Pallavi says that. Excellent job, Pallavi. That's really good. A really good sentence as well. Partial from Mr. Gary there means a small part of something, right? Again, another word you can turn into an adverb with partially. All right, something. It wasn't the full thing. Okay. Example, I partially watched Avengers Endgame. It's a very long film. Okay, I partially watched Avengers Endgame. It's a very long film. Chat, have any of you watched Avengers Endgame? Maybe not. Okay. Maybe you have. It's a 3-hour long film. Over 3 hours, I think. It took them years to make that film. It's a great film as well. I like the Marvel superhero stuff. Always brings me joy. Partial, another lovely word, right? Okay. So when we go to the office, maybe a government office, to get a certificate, and they give us the certificate, then whatever it is becomes OFI. OFI. Can you guess the word? OFI. OFI. Can you guess the word, chat? OFI. Official. Okay, something becomes official. Alright, if we think about a game of football, you might hear the commentator say, he's arguing with the match official. Yes, Sarah, well done, official. If you could put it into context as well, put that word into context, and then we can all see some of those really good examples as well. Official, yes. And if example, never buy fake, always buy the official merchandise, because if you buy the fake stuff, the creator never gets paid. Alright, so or people lose money on it. Official, buy the official merchandise is another thing. The official language of the UK is English. That's a perfect sentence. Well done, Mr. Hassan. You've got the right idea there. Perfect sentence. Official. Good. Now, somebody who has talent, who needs help to realize the talent, they have potential. Alright. Do you have potential, chat? Do you have the potential to improve your English skills? Do I have the potential to be a better teacher? Yes, Mr. Hassan has that. Well done. Sarah has that. Mohammed Ishmael has that one as well. His latest play was deemed only a partial, well done Pallavi, success by his critics. Good job. Guys, don't Google these words because that's cheat. I hope you're not Googling them because that's cheating. Try your best to come up with your own sentences, right? That's what this is all about, using your mind. I think we live in a time where if we don't know something, it's so easy to Google it these days, alright? But there's infinite amounts of data and information on Google. Use your mind, alright? Well done though, Pallavi, that's a wonderful sentence. Potential. Do you have potential? Do I have potential? It means to improve something, okay? So he has the potential to be a very good football player. She has the potential to be an extremely good ballet dancer, okay? We never Google our examples. I'm glad you're saying that to me, Mohammed Ishmael. I'm sure you don't. I'm glad you don't. But just in case anybody does on replay, you know, when you're watching on replay, don't Google the examples, guys, because that's why we're here, to expand our minds, alright? Expand our English skills. Okay. Now, somebody who does not make judgments. Somebody who does not make I have potential to study English. Yes, you do. And that's why you're joining me. I'm so lucky you're joining me. And, you know, I know the feeling is mutual because you send me emails, Mohammed Ismail. The next one. Somebody who doesn't judge. They are... Somebody who doesn't judge, they are said to be impartial, chat. Okay? Impartial. It means that that person doesn't judge or doesn't make decisions, okay? Or can't make a decision about something, alright? Example, let me get something. Let me get a helper, okay? I need a helper for this one. So, impartial, right? Impartial. Example, do you like orange juice or do you like fruit juice?
I don't know. I'm a bit impartial on that one. I can't make a decision.
You can't make a decision?
No, I can't make a decision. I'm impartial, Mr. Garrett. I'll drink anything that you have.
Would you like a cup of tea?
Oh, I would really love a cup of tea.
Great. Okay. Go and you can make a cup of tea for me, right?
Oh, yeah. But I'm a bit impartial as well. I don't know if I like tea or coffee. They're more or less the same.
They're more or less the same?
Yeah, they're more or less the same.
Right, okay. Well, go and get yourself something nice to drink then, okay?
Okay, see you soon.
Right, impartial is another good word. Somebody who's impartial can't make a decision, is unsure a lot of the time. You give someone a choice, and we saw with our little duck there that our duck is impartial to tea and coffee, orange juice or grape juice or whatever the example is. Doesn't make any difference, just wants something to drink, chat. Sir, how do you know that this is a copy sentence by Google? I'm sorry, sir. Pallavi, my dear, Mr. Gary.
Bless your socks, Pallavi. Mr. Gary has been teaching a very long time, and he's been doing live streams for a long time too, so it means he can spot things very easily.
I can spot things very easily.
Yes, he can spot things very easily.
Yes, I know, because I've got over 10,000 hours of classroom experience.
Yeah, that's right. 10,000 hours.
It's
a long time, isn't it?
It's a very long time. Pallavi, don't be sorry, okay? There's no need to be sorry. But I think the thing is, you know, create your own thing, all right? I always say to my students, the easiest thing in the world is to Google something if we don't know. That's the easiest thing to do. But that doesn't mean that you're learning it, understanding it, or using it. And the use case in my live streams, for anybody catching up, the use case is adding value. Alright? I can pretty much spot something when something looks a little bit off, and I can estimate your skill levels based on what I've seen in your chat before. And your chat is very good, but when I see something that's a little bit, it's okay, right? I don't mind, and I say to my students this. I say like this. I say, look, you want to cheat, go ahead and cheat, but the only person you're cheating is yourself, because to me it doesn't matter, right? You're the reason why you are here is to learn, understand, use. Right? Copy and pasting, anybody can do that. But when you take these words forward in your English language journey, all right, that means that you're putting that time in, you're putting the effort in, and that's why you're here. Copying and pasting might not be as effective. So when I say put something in, you know, if people copy and paste stuff into chat, right, it doesn't tell me about you. Okay, I'm here to help as a teacher. That's what your teachers are there for. All right. Wherever you are in your physical or online school, that's what your teachers are there for. If you don't know something, ask your teacher. Try not to ask Google. That's too easy. Challenge yourself. I say that. Right, I'm impartial. I don't know what to do, says Mohammed Ishmael. Good job. Well done. And, yes, social, we've already had social. But something that brings benefit to you can be beneficial. Beneficial. I think I'm right in saying Mr. Hassan will agree. Something that is beneficial in English is reading. Reading a lot of reading is required. A lot of reading is recommended. Hello, if you're just joining, I can see the numbers in the chat are going up. So, welcome. We're just going to summarize some of the words that we've looked at, and we're looking at the cial pronunciation family of words. There's a little family of words there. We have partial, financial, okay. Did I say provincial? I didn't say provincial, did I? Initial. And there's another one. A cial. And it is spatial. Spatial, right? Spatial awareness means that you're aware of the space around you. Okay, so welcome along. Hello there, chat. And then if we have two types of building, we have residential. That's where people live. Okay, people live in a residential apartment, a residential house, example. The opposite of that, of course, is if we go to the shop or go to an industrial complex or the shopping mall, those buildings are, of course, commercial. Commercial, okay? Commercial. Because those places are places of business. Business, commercial. Commercial. Good job, well done. Residential and commercial. Thank you so much, Mr. Hassan, for adding those words into chat for us. So, residential is what, guys? What is residential? How can we summarize the word residential? How can we summarize the word residential? How can we summarize the word residential? Okay. People live in a residential complex. Okay. Business is carried out in a commercial building or a commercial complex. Good, well done. I'm so pleased with you guys. It's it's really beneficial for me. I hope it's really beneficial for you. Yes, well done, Mr. Hassan says there. I live in a residential complex. A residential complex as well. So good, I'm so pleased that you're getting those ones about. Right, now that you've got some example words, Mr. Gary's going to give you a test. Not a test, quiz. let's have an interactive quiz, okay? And I'm going to read the sentence, and you tell me the best word that should be in that sentence, okay? Example: Tom always kept his eyes open for clues. Oh, hang on a minute. Yes, some of those are a little bit... They're not words that we've covered this evening in this evening's stream, so I'm just going to have a look at some of these. Let me see. I've got the wrong... Right, okay, here we go. I've got some examples, so we'll have a little quiz. Yes, sir, you're really right. I will try to make sentences by myself from now on. If you want to do that, that's good. That's a really positive thing for you, isn't it? Okay, it's a really positive thing for you. You're the one that's doing the learning, all right? Google knows everything, knows more than me, knows more than any human, I think. So if you try yourself and you make mistakes, then Mr. Gary can help. Mr. Hassan might help as well. So the more we learn by making mistakes, so that's good. That's a really good thing to say too. Okay, think about this sentence and tell me what word do you think should go in the sentence. The head teacher's house was enormous. It was really blah blah blah. Now, Mr. Gary mentioned this word earlier. Is that correct? Have I? Oh, I haven't. My goodness me, I haven't spelled anything. Spacious. Good, yeah. We could say spacious or spatial. Yeah, spatial was the answer. Spacious, but spatial. It was just a good one. Well done. Dad keeps bumping into things. Mum says he has blah blah poor blah 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 awareness, and the answer for that one is spatial. Good. Spacious, spatial. Good. Elliot's hang on. Yeah, I'm gonna skip that one. English cities other than London are sometimes called blah 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 cities. That's a tricky one. I have. What is the answer to that? Use the words in the boxes to fill in the gap. Oh right, yeah. They are sometimes called provincial cities. Okay, so provincial, it means like a secondary. All right, or smaller. Provincial cities, a little bit smaller than the first ones. Sometimes the blah 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 are better than the programs on TV. I might have to skip that one. Right, here we go. Here's the next one. Shull. Right, here comes the next part. Max is a brilliant footballer at school. Our coach, our teacher says he has a lot of... Max has a lot of... What is it? What's the answer, guys? People in chat? Yes, we can't... It's not a plural. Potential. Good job. Well done. It's not... There's no need S at the end of this one, so well done. Good job. Mum had to fill in... this is one that I haven't covered. But... let me see if you can guess the context of now, if I give you the context, I'm sure you'll get the answer. I'm not sure we've covered this one. Mum has to fill in an blah 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 form when she wanted to get a new passport. Mum had to fill in a blah 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 form when she wanted a new passport. Go on, chat. What's the answer? Do you know the answer to that one, chat? Or I could give you another one. If you want another example. I want a driver's license. Do you have a blah 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 form, please? Yes, of course I can. Of course I can do these words for you. Just give me a second. I'm going to show some words on there. Spacious from Mr. Hassan. Potentials, yeah, like I said, that one's not, we don't put an S on it. It's okay. Mohammed Ismail got it correct. Well done. Pallavi says, sir, could you pronounce these words? Let me just do this next one. Not official. Application. Application. So when you want something that's official, you might need an application form, right? Let me do that for you. Application. Application form, right? Let me help you with this, Pallavi. Word number 1. Anxious. Anxious, right? Anxious. It's almost like a and a silent k there. Anxious. Anxious. Okay. I hope that helps. Word number 2. Phone booth. Phone booth. Hello chat. If you're joining, welcome. I've got a few new people joining. And at the moment I'm answering Pallavi's question on screen, which is pronouncing anxious, phone booth, proposal, rubles. I'm not sure what rubles are. The only thing I can think of are Russian rubles. Russian rubles. Is that correct? Is the Russian currency called rubles? I'll have to check. Tell me what rubles are, Pallavi. Rubles. And if you watched my video on the 1st of January, I'm sure I said this word. Suspicious. 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 Focus. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Suspicious. Okay. Woo. Suspicious. Oh gosh. Why isn't it auto-focusing? I don't know why it's not auto-focusing. Ah! Suspicious. Good job. Well done. Official. From Mr. Hassan there. Good job. Official. Pallavi says, yes, sir. And then Mr. Hassan says, I know, but you ask for an IAL suffix. That's why I skipped. Yes, that's right. Yes, it might be from a. I think this little sheet that I'm using is from I've written it down wrong. So well done, you spotted that one. Well done, Mr. Hassan. But official was a very good word as well. Suspicious. Good job. Well done. Let me have a look at this one. Okay. Let me have a look. Aha! Here's a classic one. Alright, especially if you're in school and things like that, or workplaces, and it could be like this. My two friends asked me to sort out an argument for them, but I couldn't take sides, so I remained blah 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 blah. I'll mime the word. My friends were having an argument and they wanted me to sort it out. But I couldn't take sides. I remained What's the word? Hold on a moment. There's something's wrong with the comments. Impartial. Well done to the two who got it. Well done to Mr. Hassan there. Impartial. And Mohammed Ismail got that one as well. Impartial. Good job, guys. Well done to you as well. So I think that just about wraps this one up this evening. I hope you've enjoyed having a shorter stream. It's always a pleasure to come and join. Always a pleasure for you to join, and for me it's always a pleasure when I'm doing these streams. I hope you've learnt something. So I will take questions. Sarah Ismail got that one correct as well, and she says there, impartial. Well done, Miss Sarah Ismail. Good job there. And let me have a look. Sir, she says, do you read The Proposal? It is a play written by Anton Chekhov. The Proposal by Anton Chekhov. Have I read it? I don't believe I have read it. Let me have a look. It's not a marriage Let's have a look. A Proposal by Anton Chekhov. Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, this is all about character analysis. There's lots of stuff being delivered on Google. Let's have a look. Maybe I could put that on there. Yeah, I'll take questions and answers as we go along. Let me see. Let me see here. I love doing stuff like this. With my learners, we do lots of role play. All right, lots. But with online learning as the way it is, it's not beneficial for us to do role plays online. Nor do I have much time with them. I've lost a lot of time with my learners over the last 2 years. It makes me very sad. But stuff like this, I really love it. So let's have a little look, shall we? Stuff I thoroughly enjoy doing role plays. I thoroughly enjoy play. I love this play. She says, yes, I love this play. And if I say to her like this, I don't think I'll get a copyright strike for this if I show a part of it, because it's freely available online. They can, when you're doing live streaming, you always worry about copyright strikes. So I'm just going to show you very quickly. I won't do all of it. And The Proposal, the answer is no, I've not read it, but there's a lot of how can I say this, probably Russian, Eastern European names in this one, so I haven't read this one personally. The Proposal by Anton Chekhov. The Proposal by Anton Chekhov. Adaptation by Brian Molloy. Based on translation by Julian West. Circa, that means approximately, 1889. This is old. It's older than me. So if we look at this, this is the actual script that I've found here. And Stepanovich Chubokov. Natalia Stepanova, I think that is. Natalia Stepanova. His daughter, 25 years old. Ivan Asilovich, I think that Asilovich Lomov, setting a drawing room in Chubakov's house. Lomov enters wearing a dress jacket and white gloves. Chubokov. My dear Ivan Vasilovich, I'm extremely grateful to see you here. Squeezes hand. Now this is a surprise, dear boy. How are you? And so on, and all that. Lomov. Well, I'm well, thank you. And how are you getting on? So no, I haven't read that play, but it looks like a short play. I whizzed down there, and you can easily find that one. It's all online. I'll put a link in there if you want to read the script to it and you want to have a read of it, because I don't. The last thing I want on my channel is a copyright strike, guys. But substantial is a very good example. But Pahlavi, that's a wonderful play, and role plays are really important. But if you've not seen it, the link is there in the chat. Okay, guys, do you have any questions before we wrap up this stream for this evening? Okay, I don't see any questions coming at the moment. I hope you've enjoyed yourselves. I think it's now time to close up the stream. I'm going to close it up. But if you're watching on VOD, on replay, and you would like to subscribe to my channel, you can do that. It's free. Free for you, I tell you. Always press that little thumbs up button as well. Give me a like, or if you want to put any comments into the comment afterwards in the VOD, that would be very appreciated. Help me grow my channel. I hope you've taken value. I hope you've enjoyed this stream. I hope you've learned something, and you've got some free little links and free little things there. If you want to see my other videos, you may tap this button over here. Or if you want to go into my pronunciation playlist, I'll put that there for you as well. And subscribe as well. Just press one of these buttons. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day ahead. And all the best for you today. And take care. And hopefully I'll see you again very soon in the near future. Bye bye now.